Hey, hi, how you doing? This is the Gamertron, and welcome back to the Gamertron Show. Now, a few people have been asking me what I think of video game delays, video game release delays. Because 2014, last year, oh boy, last year, were there a ton of video game delays. The Division, Witcher 3, Dying Light, Evolve, Batman Arkham Knight, a lot of video games were delayed in 2014. A lot of games, and now they're being released this year. And some people have been wondering, what do I think of video game delays? So, allow me to retort. I don't mind delays. Believe me, I understand why they're needed. Usually to help improve a game, it's not ready for launch. The devs need more time to help polish the product before release. And I'd rather have a polished, finished game than an unfinished, buggy one. Assassin's Creed Unity. Master Chief Collection. Total War Rome 2. So believe me, if a developer is delaying their game to help fix it, improve it, that's good. That's fine. I'm all for that. However, when it comes to video game delays, there are two things that piss me off. 1. Video game developers and publishers. If you're not 100% sure when the game is going to be completed and ready for purchase, don't put up a release date. A video game should not receive a release date till it's like 90 or at the very, very least, the minimum 80% complete. Don't put up release dates and then say, okay, the game's not going to be ready for another year. Why'd you even bother with that release date if the game wasn't going to be ready for another year? Why bother with a release date if the game wasn't going to be ready for a few months after the set release date? 1. You disappoint the consumer who's been waiting and waiting for that game to be released. They have their money in hand, ready to give it to you when that game is released. And then you're just like, nope, you're gonna have to wait a year or a few months. That might lose you money because a consumer who was ready and waiting for a game to be released at that specific moment, we may possibly lose interest and not buy the game after that. They'll be like, oh, what? I waited all this time and the game's not ready? But this was the release date. What was the point of me waiting for the release date? You know what? To hell with this game. I'll go get another game that's just come out right now or is going to come out before that game's released. And you lose a purchase. Don't set up release dates till you know your game is going to be ready. Second thing that pisses me off about delays. Now again, I understand the need for delays to help fix and polish a game. If a game is getting delayed, I may be disappointed, like, why'd you even set up the release date if it was going to not be ready for another few months or a year? Why even bother with the release date? But if you need to delay your game to keep working on it and help polish it and make it a better product, cool, good, I'm all for that. But, if you're going to delay your video game, can you at least explain to your fans and your consumers as to why it's being delayed? That pisses me off more than the whole why even set up a release date thing is. If you're going to delay your game, why not tell people why you're delaying the game? Don't give me the rinse and repeat line that, oh, we want to make the game as good as it can be. Give us actual details. What is the problem? Is there a problem with the multiplayer servers? Is there a problem with graphical optimization? Is there this brand new game-breaking bug that you just discovered? What's the reason? That's what really ticked me off, especially about Evolve and Batman Arkham Knight. Evolve was going to be released in October, and I was so damn excited, like, okay, October's here, I'm gonna get involved. Oh boy, this is gonna be such an awesome game. Next thing I know, like maybe a week or 2 weeks before the release of Evolve, I hear the news that it's been delayed till next year. Till March of next year. 3.5 months? You had to delay your game for 3.5 months? And then you give us the rinse and repeat saying, we want to make the game as good as possible. What's the problem that you had to delay it by 3.5 months? Seriously, what was the issue? Turtle Rock, you seriously can't tell us? Is it a problem with the game itself? Is there a bug, a glitch? Is there a problem with the servers? Like, is it a technical issue? What's the problem? Why can't you tell us why you're delaying this game that we've been anticipating since the beginning of the year and now needs to be delayed by 3.5 months? Like, What was it? What was the problem? Why can't you tell us? But a delay even worse than that. A delay even worse than Evolve. Batman Arkham Knight. The game was delayed for almost a year. 7 to 8 months. Almost an entire year. What in the hell, Rocksteady? If your game is almost a year not ready to be released, why'd you even bother with the 2014 release date? If your game had a problem, if the game had the technical issue that enormous, why the hell were you planning to release the game in 2014 anyway? Sweet Jesus! Was the game that unfinished? Was the game lacking that much content? Was the game full of that many technical issues that it had to be delayed for almost a year? Again, what was with the 2014 release date if there was that big of an issue with the game? And what's worse, you won't even tell us the issue. Rinse, repeat saying of, we want to make the game as good as possible. Yeah, cool. Why can't we get an explanation? I don't get it what it is with video game developers and publishers, why they can't give us an explanation when it comes to delays. If we're ready to give you our money, if we are waiting on our asses to give you our money for your product, if we are excited and looking forward to buying and playing your product, why can you not even give us written text? Just a paragraph as to why you need to delay the game. Just post it up on a forum, a news feed, something. Letting us know why you needed to delay your video game isn't going to deter people. If anything, not telling us why you're delaying your game will deter people. Because people may think you're hiding something, that there's something wrong with the game and that you're hiding it. So please, publishers, developers, if you see this video, if you need to delay your video game, please, just tell us why. Whew. Alright, so that's what I think of video game delays. They're not bad by any means. They're absolutely necessary for giving the consumer a better product. To give the people what they're paying for and what they're looking forward to. I completely understand the necessity of delays. Please, if you need to delay your game, if it's not ready for release, don't release it, delay it. However, if your game is not ready and requires a significant amount of time to polish and finish, don't bother with a release date. Wait till the polishing is done. Finish what you need to finish. Then make an actual, reasonable release date. And if you need to delay your video game, please don't keep the consumer in the dark. Let us know why you are delaying your game. That's my opinion, that's my take on the matter. So if you liked the video, please hit that like button. Helps me, helps you, helps everybody involved. If you like the video, please leave a comment of what you think of video game delays, what you think of my opinion on video game delays, what you think of the video, add anything about it. Let me know in the comments below. I love reading comments. Please leave a comment. If you're new to the channel, just stumbled across this video, why not subscribe for some more good old video gaming content and a guy who loves talking about video games. This has been the Gamertron, this has been a video, and I will see you guys later.